darts match play, and it sees the Welshman Johnny Clayton, a man who, for all the dragons and logos he has on his shirt, will forever be known as the Ferret in my eyes, against Devon Petersen, the big South African, trapped in a walk-on of his own making, forever doomed to be doing the same dance move. From now until the end of time, he confidently predicted in the practice room he will be world champion in 2018, and that is the kind of confidence I like to see in a dart player. Dan Dawson in the commentary box for the last one of the night, and Rob Malarkey alongside.
Yeah, not shy, is he, Devon? And those fans who have stayed around, one or two have filtered away just to beat the traffic, I suppose, but those who have stuck around have witnessed the Devon Petersen walk-on. And he brings something to the European Tour. We sort of miss him when he doesn't qualify. He leaves a bit of a void, I think.
I always miss Devon when he's not around, whether it's a darts tournament or not. Just day-to-day life.
In your front room.
He's a lovely character. Lovely man, Devon Petersen. And a very, very capable dart player.
He certainly is. Back with us, as I said. Missed the tournament in Gibraltar last weekend, but qualified for the first two events of this year on the European Tour.
135.
Clayton kicks off with 3 trebles. Shame about the last one. Devon's in the money here, though.
140.
I have to say, Johnny Clayton, I like him as a dart player. Every time I've seen him, he's looked a serious, serious player.
140.
And, you know, man from Ponteberem, he's in his 30s. Not that Sky Sports would have you think that,
24.
because when he appeared at the Grand Slam, having he made it through to the qualifier, little caption said he was 52 years old. Took great delight in pointing that out to him.
140.
Devon Petersen.
84 tomorrow.
48. Johnny require 86.
Yet to hit 30. He's good, mate. Joe Cullen going out early on this evening as double eights for Clayton for the first leg on the board, and that is a 12 dart leg.
Johnny Clayton. Second leg Devon to throw over.
Yeah, neat and tidy stuff from Clayton.
121.
Yeah, Devon in the practice room earlier saying the world hasn't seen the best of Devon Petersen, and when a sportsman talks about himself in the third person, you know he means business. He has grand and lofty ideas.
Well, it wouldn't be for Rob Malarkey to talk about these things, but Rob Malarkey says that it's a bold ambition. So 2018 is the target, but I assume if one comes along in 2017, he will more than
100
happily take.
He's got it all mapped out as Devon. It's 2017 World Championship. He'll make the quarterfinals, lose a tight game to a big name,
60.
and then win it in 2018. Probably be in the Premier League 2017, he reckons. And world number 1 for the next 30 years was his confident prediction.
Well, that's what I like.
Hey, gotta have a plan.
140.
Why aim for anything less? As Petersen leaves himself Shanghai.
Which he won't take out.
97. Devon, you require 120.
Sorry, Petersen.
Well, he might. He won't. Oh,
That
you're
was,
right.
that was my confident prediction.
100. Devon, you require 104.
If Devon's making bold predictions, so am I.
Wow. Now then, 104 for Clayton. Double 12 for 2-0.
92.
Just misses inside, so
20.
Petersen will get a go at double 10 to level it up at 1 apiece. Now up for double 5, can't afford to miss inside. That's exactly what's happened.
16. Johnny, you require 12.
So double 6 for a 2-0 lead.
Game shot in the
And
second leg.
Clayton leads
Johnny
the
Clayton.
2018 World Champion by 2 legs.
The leg Johnny to throw first.
These two met
Game
3 times last year, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I've got
And
down.
one of them was in a qualifier for the International Open in Riesa on the European Tour. That was the only one that Clayton won. It was 6-5.
123.
Petersen came through the other 2, which were both in the Players' Championship.
Both in Coventry.
Both in Cov.
A Rico Arena.
140.
Coventry, Crawley, Wigan, Barnsley, Dublin, the epicentres of the Players'
85.
Championship.
Oh, Barnsley particularly. Barnsley, the number 9, I think it's 39 darters we've seen in Barnsley. Devon hit one the other weekend.
Well, there's the answer. If you want a 9-darter on the European Tour, let's have one European Tour event in Barnsley.
Oh,
I would love
the
that.
Barnsley International Match Play.
101.
You know, you can keep your Côte d'Azur Masters or whatever it is in the pipeline, but
Now then, Devon looking to fill it up.
140.
Petersen looking good to get a leg on the board here. Potentially 11 darter coming in. It's the kind of stuff
100.
he needed to do here, because Clayton's on 92. Look at this, double 12. Yeah, great leg of darts from Devon Petersen. Break back.
Fourth leg Devon to throw first. Game on.
could be in for a post 11 o'clock finish tonight here. Just gone 1:45 local time.
94.
I've nothing planned, by the way, I'm just saying.
Not
60.
only top-level darts action, but insight into Rob Malarkey's plans
Evening
for the
ahead.
evening. Wow.
I want Devon Petersen to make my plans for me from now on.
99.
Well, he's certainly got his own laid out. James Wade awaits the winner of this one.
140.
Former European Tour champion, multiple major champion, of course. Petersen, another one of those. Ooh.
78.
I don't think he was destined for the treble 20, so it wouldn't have got him to a finish, even if it had stuck in the board. So Clayton, if he can fire a ton 40 in here, which he can't, no advantage Petersen.
97.
Well, only 7 of the UK qualifiers will progress to the last 32, the second round, which starts tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock local time. Three German host nation qualifiers
140.
through to the weekend action.
135.
Now then, Petersen, treble 20 for Bull, gets the treble, it looks good, the bullseye. Oh my
90.
word, nowhere near.
Johnny
Did
requires
not like
64.
that. And Clayton here with a chance to break back. That's scuppered him slightly. 17 for tops then for a 3-1 lead.
Team
And
Charles
that's exactly what he's done.
Johnny Clayton.
By hook or by crook, he's got there, and he has that
Fifth
two-leg
leg Johnny
cushion once
to
again.
throw first.
And Johnny Clayton is looking good value here for his 3-1 lead. Had a 6-0 win in his decisive match in qualifying against Steve Beaton, no less, by the way, after seeing off Ricky Evans
62.
and Dean Winstanley. So 3 players there with lots of European Tour experience behind them, all beaten by Clayton in the qualifiers.
Yeah, well, he's been a World Youth Championship
190.
finalist, a Lakeside finalist and a Lakeside champion there.
Haven't seen him this year in Europe. We saw him in Symbols in
140.
October. He beat Kevin Munch 6-0 that weekend. He likes a 6-0 now and then, does Clayton. And then we've been unlucky to lose to Robert Thornton 6-5 as well.
100.
Oh, look at the averages there, respectable from Devon, but 102 from Johnny Clayton. Started off pretty well. Can he keep it going?
100.
Ton there for the Welshman. Didn't go well for Welshman Mark
58.
Webster earlier on. Beaten by John Henderson in a nail-biter.
Yeah, John Worsley's out as well, another Welshman from Chepstow. Didn't last too long
137.
in his 6-1 defeat by Darren Webster.
12 darter, 11 darter, 15 and 17. Good darts, and this is good darts from Devon
140.
Petersen.
Johnny
140.
requires
Keeps him right
62.
there with Clayton in this one. Only going to get 1 dart, Clayton. It's a double 16 for 4-1.
46.
Just
Devon, you
inside.
require 84.
Petersen, 84. 14 for Bull. Oh, well, missed that by a distance.
62.
Missed that by quite some way
Johnny
in dart
requires 16.
serves.
And
Dave
Clayton
Shaw to the 5th leg.
jumps all
Johnny
over that.
Clayton. So go Devon to throw
And
first.
Devon really has got his work cut out here.
See Devon already got a bit of a bead
60.
on it. He's hotter than Hendo on a treadmill here in Hamburg.
100.
Treadmill darts, there's an idea.
No, I don't think that's going to catch on. I don't think that's going to catch on at all.
96.
Well, he doesn't look happy here, Petersen.
$60.
Needs to put some daylight between himself and Clayton here in this
97.
particular leg.
Yeah, well, you get the feeling it's a must-win leg for Devon, this. Can't afford to go 5-1 down. We haven't seen anybody pull off a huge comeback from
135.
being way behind in this tournament so far.
Yeah, he's not quite won the darts here, Clayton. That's more
92.
Moves the 156. Clayton, even a ton would give him a realistic chance of a 5-1 lead, and looks like he's going to get that.
100.
He does.
When you recall 156.
he's in the frame again.
It's not going to go.
56. Johnny Require 106.
Big moment this. Clayton to really grab a hold of this game. 18 doesn't get it. So where's he going to look now? Yeah, it is the
98. Devon, you require 100.
Double 4, but Petersen, is it tops? He looks like he's looking there, and he was, and he doesn't really threaten
60.
that double
No, he
top.
didn't at all.
8.
3 clear darts for a 5-1 lead, and to grab this game by the throat, Johnny Clayton. Can he use that one? Yeah, well, he doesn't need to. He just fires into the double 4 anyway.
7th leg, Johnny to throw
Well,
first.
I don't think too many
Game
people
on.
saw this scoreline coming. Petersen 5-1 down. But let's not do Clayton a service. He's, like I say, come through qualifying in fine style. He's had 1 or 2 decent results, and also
140.
lately 3 recent last 16 appearances at the Players' Championship tournaments in Barnsley.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this is
54.
probably, in terms of the average, is probably as good as we've seen today. This Johnny Clayton, late night here in Hamburg,
Yeah.
putting in a very
100.
impressive display. Ton 40 followed by a ton on his own throw, and Petersen, the end may be nigh for the big South African.
95.
This is Johnny Clayton's to lose.
97.
That will do. 164 left for the match. Petersen way back on 352 and not putting much of a dent in it at all.
43.
No.
Johnny Require 164.
The finish line in sight for Johnny Clayton.
This would be, well, it's not going to be now, but that would have been a great way to finish things off, and stuttering here towards the finish
42.
line.
Yeah, frustrating that.
$99. Johnny Require 122.
At least 6 darts from 122 for Johnny Clayton to wrap things up. Does he go for the ball? Well, he might be, and you wouldn't know it.
75.
You wouldn't know it, but that is a match dart that has gone begging. Petersen, bullseye for 170. Well, he comes across for the
138. Johnny Require 47.
match. Double 16. Can he use that one?
15.
Oh, 3 match darts
Johnny
missed
Require
now.
72.
Well, Clayton's average was 98. It may just have dipped slightly. The highest average so far today, 96 by Jamie Caven. Devon Petersen won't care about the averages. He just needs to get a leg on the board here,
69.
and he hasn't.
Johnny Require
It has been
32.
a laboured display from Devon Petersen, the Spartan, in this one, and it looks like Johnny Clayton may be about to bring it to an end unless he misses more match darts, and he has.
16.
It's 6 he's
Johnny
missed.
Require 3.
They're racking up, aren't they?
1-1. The bane of every pub player in the world.
Look at the sweat, more than a bead now. Oh,
Game shot in the 7th leg. Devon Petersen.
mop your brow, Devon Petersen, and carry on.
8th leg, Devon to throw first. Game on.
6 match darts missed by Johnny Clayton in that leg. Devon Petersen nicks it on double 1. Kicks off 180. And we might be here for a little while yet. because we haven't seen anybody
81.
claw their way back from such a deficit so far today on the opening day of the Happy Bet European Darts match play. But maybe
93.
Devin Petersen is about to do something special. Because those treble 20s are turning into single
42.
20s and treble 1s, and Johnny Clayton, from a position of absolute dominance, is looking a little shakier than he was 5 minutes ago.
58.
Well, Clayton backers, Clayton followers will be hoping it's just a blip.
Well, he's still the overwhelming favourite in this one, but
80. Devin, you require 170.
Well,
28 points behind here as Petersen looks at a finish which he isn't going to take out, admittedly.
95.
That'll do. He'll be happy enough with that. In this situation, one treble, one big treble, is enough as Clayton now then. Wow, it's a 180.
well, even if he goes
Devin
on
was
to
75.
lose this particular leg, it's a good set of darts to have going into the next one. And sure enough, we do go into a ninth leg here. And Clayton just has something behind him, having thrown that 180, and he's throwing first here. Needs to get out of the blocks quickly, and hasn't really
60.
done so.
Oh, he'd have loved to swap the last two visits around.
A wasted 180. That's another of Harrington's theorems.
It is.
140.
And Petersen has already stolen a march on him in this leg, and were he to break, it'd be 5-4.
Maybe
Clayton coming back at him. Coming back at him strongly.
93.
Clayton back in charge in this leg. Needs to get over the line, but he's already missed 6 match darts.
99.
Oh, he's left himself a bogey number as
well, yeah.
Just not thinking straight, Johnny Clayton, after looking very assured.
133.
You know, very impressive in the opening 6 legs of this. It's just gone a little bit awry.
60. Devin, you
the
require
60.
135.
Petersen, look at the ball. Oh, he hits the ball. So 85 left, treble 15 for tops.
Ooh, close. Very close, but Petersen
83.
needs more
Devin,
than
you
that.
require 102.
He'll be confident of returning, you never know. Clayton, 82 away from glory. That's found the 3 as well, so Petersen will be back.
Always curious by players using that
36.
ball with a second dart
When you require
it may
52.
not come back to the board when treble 14's a bigger target. But Devin Petersen, double 16 for 5-4. Double 16 for 5-4.
36.
And 2 darts missed. And Johnny
Johnny,
Clayton should get at least
66.
1 more match dart. Maybe 2. Oh my word. 15 for tops. Easy bit done. And the hard bit follows, and a huge sigh of relief from Johnny Clayton. He wins it 6-3 when, oh, he had 6 darts to win it 6-1, but the Welshman is safely through to the second round of the Happy Bet European Darts match play. Devin Petersen bows out at the earliest opportunity, and we will see Clayton take on James Wade, the number 4 seed. We'll grab a quick few words with him. That'll be us for tonight. We'll have the second round action when the big names join the fray tomorrow. The likes of Gary Anderson, the world champion, the world number 1, Michael van Gerwen, as he looks to continue his dominance on the European Tour.
Südafrikaner und nicht sympathisch ist er. Congrats, Johnny Clayton. It looked like a very straight win, and then you get in trouble. Why?
Well, I started shaking, to be honest. Devin was always on my tail, but I started shaking and the nerves got to me a little bit, yeah.
Also ich habe ihn gefragt, dass es am Anfang natürlich echt wie ein klarer Sieg aussah. Dann sagt er, oh, da habe ich ein bisschen Muffensausen bekommen, denn der hing mir eigentlich trotzdem immer im Nacken, auch trotz der großen Führung. Und beinahe wäre es noch schief gegangen. Don't joke with names, but I have to do it. James Wade is waiting tomorrow. What experience do you have with this?
Well, it's the first time I play against James on the stage and on the floor, to be honest, but I'm looking forward, yes.
Okay, also es wird das erste Mal sein, dass er gegen James Wade spielt. Er freut sich drauf und wir sind auch alle sehr gespannt. Dankeschön, Johnny Clayton. Ciao. So, das war's für heute. Und zunächst mal möchte ich mich bedanken für die tolle Stimmung und die wird in den kommenden beiden Tagen sicherlich nicht schlechter werden, denn ab morgen sind tatsächlich die Big Boys in Town, angeführt vom Weltranglisten-Ersten Michael van Gerwen, dem zweifachen Weltmeister Gary Anderson. Wir werden den Jackpot erleben, das Snakebite und. Also Darts vom Allerfeinsten. Und damit wünsche ich Ihnen in allererster Linie mal einen guten Nachhauseweg, hoffe auf ein Wiedersehen und sage Tschüss. Bis morgen.